What's happening, everyone? My name's Anthony Santana and welcome to Valkyria Chronicles, a game that was originally released on PS3 about 7 years ago-ish. I'm just taking a rough estimate. Now, I've played only like the first chapter and the prologue of this game, and I have played quite a bit of Valkyria Chronicles 2 for PSP, which I have about 14 hours on and maybe like on chapter 4. But with this series that I'm going to be making for Valkyria Chronicles 1, I'm going to be editing out a few bad matches, like maybe the majority. If I did a good a bad, horrible mistake, something that might be funny, I don't know, I doubt anything would be funny in mistakes in this game, I'll edit them out. So anyways, let's just go on ahead and begin. And I'm going to show you guys, just so you're aware, Chapter 2. I only got to the beginning, and the 1 hour, I spent most of that looking at my Facebook. So, yeah. Okay, I don't have to mess with options. I have Japanese voices on, because, well, they're better. So, let's just... And I have extras, the DLC, but we're not going to be doing that just yet.
西暦1935年、ヨーロッパ大陸は東西2つの大国によって分断されていた。すなわち皇帝を頂点とした専制君主国家、東ヨーロッパ帝国連合と王政を排した共和国国家の連合体、大西洋連邦機構である。鉱物資源ラグナイトをめぐり勢力争いを広げる両国はついに開戦。大陸は戦争の炎に包まれることとなった。第二次ヨーロッパ大戦の勃発である。圧倒的な戦力を誇る帝国軍は次々と国境を越え侵攻を開始。その矛先は連邦のみならず周辺諸国へも向けられた。ガリア公国、帝国と連邦の中間に位置し、武装中立を国是とする自然豊かな小国家である。しかしその豊富なラグナイト資源を奪わんとする帝国はガリア公国に宣戦を布告、雪崩を打ってその領内へと進撃を開始した。序章開戦。
So there we go, that was just the prologue cutscene. And so far, what I've noticed for this game is that it plays in like episodic mode, kind of. Like, it is very linear. Unlike Valkyria Chronicles 2, where you have a central hub and you can select what missions you want to go on. Like, you do have to do some in an order, and especially the story missions, of course, but those are usually at the very end of the chapter. And you have like free missions that you can do. But as far as I could tell, into chapter 2, there is none of that in this game. So maybe there is later on. We'll find out.
西暦1935年3月、ガリア公国、国境の町ブルール郊外。帝国と国境を隔てたブルールの人々は戦火を恐れ、次々と町を脱出し始めていた。
この道を通るのも3年ぶりか。懐かしいな。 お、あれはもしかして、やっぱり光マスじゃないか。もう光マスが川を遡る季節なんだな。
動かないで。ゆっくり両手を上げなさい。見かけない顔ね。名前は？
僕の名前はウェルキン。君たちは？
我々はブルールの自警団の者です。私は分隊長のアリシア。最近帝国のスパイがうろついているという情報があって見回りをしてたんだけど。
信じてもらえると嬉しいんだけど、僕は単に魚のスケッチをしていただけで。
魚のスケッチね。このご時世に結構ですこと。その話の続きは詰め所でゆっくりと聞かせてもらいます。拘束しなさい。
参ったな。
And that's that for that little episode. I think this one right here, or the next one, is... No, it has to be the next one. The next one's the actual mission, so we gotta get all the story out of the way first. And, just a little, No, I don't have to give it right now.
「魚やお花、虫のスケッチばっかり。あなた絵が上手なのね。
だから魚のスケッチをしていただけなんだって。
いえ、これだって新種の暗号かもしれない。じっくり調べさせてもらいます。兄さん。
イサラ、元気だったかい？
兄さん、一体どうしたのですか？あれ、あなたは確かギュンター将軍の。はい、ギュンターの娘のイサラです。まだ疎開してなかったの？はい、兄が今日迎えに来てくれることになっていたんです。その兄というのが今そこで拘束されている人です。ごめんなさい。メモを取っているのが見えたからついスパイと間違えちゃって。
いや、客観的に見たら疑われてもおかしくない行為だ。
兄は子供の頃から自然が好きで、今は首都の大学で学んでいるんです。
これからは自分も誰かに観察されているかもしれないってことを覚えておくよ。
銃声よ。みんな体を低くして。
あそこだ。そう。
ベルキー、銃は撃てるよね？
ああ、軍事教練で習ってきたからね。
敵はおそらく偵察目的の少人数部隊よ。私たちで撃退しましょう。
わかった。
And there we go. Now we have our first mission, and of course saving the game, which I might as well do now. Anyways, yeah, let me just quickly explain. There's a history in this game where, like, towards like the beginning of time in this game, there were a certain group of people called Darksons who had obviously darker hair than the rest of the people. And yes, Welkin's sister is a Darkson, though he is not. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, so the Darksons are frowned upon pretty much by everybody else. Not really everybody, but some people. And there's just a huge racism, prejudice, something like that towards the Darksons by a lot of people. But in the second game, a little bit of spoilers, not really spoilers because you know about it in the beginning. There's a revolution that goes on within the country of Gallia, and it's pretty much to eradicate the Darksons, even though there are some in the rebel army. And the main character's job, since they're part of the military academy for the country, is to stop that revolution or rebellion. Anyways, that's enough of the history and spoilers for Valkyria Chronicles 2. Let's get in straight into the first mission, which, by the way, I will point out a very amazing feature that this game has that the second one does not. Okay, here's the plan. I'll just be reading it out as well, just to make things go a bit quicker. And also because there's no voice acting in some spots. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brol. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. And here we go. Victory is when all enemies are defeated, and we fail when either Vulcan dies, Elysia dies, or 20 turns pass. 20 turns is the usual failure. So, yeah, if there's some other conditions, it's usually posted above the 20 turns. Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done. And I accidentally cut her off. Player phase. This plays as a strategy game, turn-based strategy game, in real time, kind of. Okay, I see 3 of them. There's 3 too many, stay sharp. Listen a second, there's something I should explain. Okay, now it's going to go through the tutorial. About command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press A. Yes, I'm playing on controller. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. So yes, each troop takes up 1 command point. In Valkyria Chronicles 2, you get a tank very early on in the game that takes up 2 command points. In this battle you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Okay, and now here I can select which person I want to move, and I get a scout, or a town watchman. Which either way, all 3 of them are class scouts. So, first enemy is up here. He's got relatively low health. Second enemy is on the other side of the river. Third is same, but further back. So, let's just take the town watchman. That was the feature I really liked. How it zooms in from the overhead view straight into third person view. Loved that. And I really hoped Valkyria Chronicles 2 would have it, but it didn't. Anyways, about action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit to you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left stick to move the unit near the sandbags. And I think it's going to tell me about crouching later. Or right now. No, never mind. About attacking. Press the right bumper button to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use left stick to move the crosshairs onto the enemy, or the left bumper, right bumper buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. And now to quickly elaborate on that, so let's say I fire with my town watchman, and I end my turn with him. I can still select him again as long as I have CP. So I can select him again and fire again, but his movement will be severely reduced. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Oh, whoops, I switched weapons. Okay. I don't think it explains this right now, the top of the screen. Top left is the enemy's health, bottom right is my health. Top center, to kill, the number 7 is how many shots it takes from this person that I'm controlling to kill. That many number of shots have to connect on the enemy for me to kill him. The shots, 5, represents the amount of bullets that the troop I am controlling gets. So this troop only has 5 shots. Then the verse person, the circle, means this weapon is effective against personnel. Verse armor X, not effective against the tanks. And the area X, I don't quite remember. But anyways, let's start launching some pot shots at him. Only 4 attacks hit. And if you get lucky enough, they'll dodge down. About ending actions, I just press start. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. Oh yeah, it's B. On PSP, it's start. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B and end a unit's action, even if they have not attacked and still have AP. So let's end his current action because the enemy scout could attack me at any time. Let's get Alicia closer. Oh shoot, he's already launching an attack. Come on, get all 3 shots. There we go. And I think I'll just end right here. And let's just get Welkin closer. I could take him all the way up to the next sandbag, but then that'll leave him like part way through, and then he'll be vulnerable. So this way, if the enemy comes over here, well, you'll see. These 3 will start attacking the enemy as they cross the bridge, which is another feature I like from this game compared to Valkyria Chronicles 2. You'll see when the enemy gets closer, when it's their turn. About ending phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player/enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. Yes. The key is to find a challenging balance. I've had problems in Valkyria Chronicles 2 just trying to get that A rank. And I end up having to restart the mission like 7 times. Anyways, let's see what the enemy does. This feature is what I really like. You can see the enemy moving from your character's perspectives. And Valkyria Chronicles 2 does not have that. Something that I just immediately loved when I played this. Also, well, going from the 2D world to the 3D world. Oh, yeah, he stopped right there, so he didn't get any attacks. Oh, he's still moving? No, okay, good. Using CP effectively. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times, which is what I have already explained with my scout. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button to end your phase, with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. With that said, I could either end my turn and have the enemies move closer while I'm safe behind the barricade, or I could just go all in and risk getting shot at. So, let me just quickly see if I can get a good shot from across the river. Come on, go through. No, I can't. No. Okay, so I have to go in. About using cover, yes, I know how to use the sandbags. Crouch is A. While hiding, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Ooh, that's something I actually didn't know about. I must have skipped it. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage, which is what I was saying. I could either go all in and risk the damage or wait at my sandbag. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive, long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Okay, I should be close enough now. I could try and aim for the headshots, but I'll doubt he'll get it at this range. So there. That's already too much damage I'm taking. There we go. And then I'll just run right back here and end my action there. I can't cover behind the rocks. And let's get Welkin in. There is a vault. You just push forward on wherever you're crouching. Okay, I have time here while he reloads. And I got 2 shots on me. Thanks. There we go. And that's victory. Done much cleaner than my first attempt. I don't see any more of them. And that's it. Get your combat report. I think an A is in 1 turn, but you'd have to get really lucky for the accuracy to kick in. Really lucky. So as you saw, my town watchman scout, he missed 1 of his 4 shots, and that was pretty up close. And you guys saw how when I aimed from across the river, the circle was huge around the target. That would have been a bad mistake if I had fired. But either way, you get EXP, you get the DCT currency, which EXP, I don't know how it's going to work in this game, also the other currency, but in Valkyria Chronicles 2, EXP was used to level up your troops, and the DCT was used to buy weapon upgrades. So I'm hoping we get a hub where we can spend that. And a new episode has been added. Let's watch the end of the prologue.
Alicia 隊長、周囲には敵の姿は見当たりません。
そう。引き続き警戒を厳にしてください。
はっ。帝国軍の死んだ奴らはどうしましょう。
埋葬してあげて。戦争は始まってしまった。この町の人たちを守るには、私には戦うしか方法はないの。
粉雪草の種だ。小さいけれど白く綺麗な花を咲かせるんだよ。
この戦争を振り返った時に思い出したいの。命を奪い合っていただけじゃないってこと。新しい命だってこの時代に生まれていたことを。
西暦1935年3月15日、帝国はガリア公国に宣戦を布告。その領内に怒涛のごとく侵攻を開始した。第二次ヨーロッパ大戦のほんの小戦線に過ぎないと思われたこの地の戦いで、人々は目撃した。小国が圧倒的な軍事大国を退けた奇跡的な勝利を。歴史の中に埋もれていた光と影を、勇気と友情、迫害と偏見を、そして戦火の中に生まれた愛の感動。これは7ヶ月に及んだその戦いの記録である。
And that's it.
一章ブルール防衛戦。
Now we have chapter 1. So that's it for this episode. I think I'm going to make it all episodic, which, by the way, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9 episodes. And I don't care how long the episodes will be. I'm going to make one video per episode. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.